Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Just ignore that. Ignore that. I hope everyone had a pleasant evening. I passed a pleasant evening. The pill crusher was an immense success. Okay. Super, super, super. And I have to tell you about something that I bought for Dad. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I had bought him, I was gonna get him the already wet full body washcloths, right? Since he can't get in the shower, and he's been trying to wash himself at the sink in the bathroom with like a washcloth and stuff. But he can't stand up long enough. He has to lean on the counter. And so I was going to get him some of those full body washcloths, right? They didn't have, we were out of them. So I bought him the pump that you don't have to rinse off. You just like squirt it on a washcloth and he can sit down and he can clean himself. Well, he's been using that, but he struggled to pump it out and stuff. And so anyway, I've been seeing these ads, and I'm like, okay, we gotta try this. And they're called scrubs, SCRUBBZ, I think, scrubs. Anyway, ooh, little bunny. They are no rinse as well, but they're not pre-moistened. Okay? This is what you do. No bullshit. Because I tried it out on myself before I let him use them. Because I was like, let me just see. And I showed him. I was like, look, this is all I did. I turned the spigot on, ran it under like super fast, barely put any what, just ran it under the stream of water, shut the water off, scrunched it up. Dude, that shit, man, I was like, look, and I was showing him on my arms, and I said, here, feel it. And I did it on his arm. And he goes, I don't have to rinse this off. I said, nope, you just take a towel. You just dry yourself off with a towel. That's it. You can use it on your hair, your face, your entire body. It's safe to use on your entire body. Hair and face, everything. I said, so, and you don't have to rinse it off. You just wipe yourself with a towel and that's it. And dude, let me tell you how fucking soft my skin was. And how good it looked after I used that fucking thing on my arms. I was like, oh wow, that left me real soft. I was like, holy shit, I like these. And he was really excited to try them. He hasn't tried them yet because he hasn't been able to, he hasn't had the energy to try and do it. But yeah, he can sit, he can scrub himself. It's not going to use a lot of water. He doesn't have to rinse it off. They're awesome. They're so awesome. I'm glad I bought them. They were having a sale. It was $18 and some change for a 2-pack. There's 25 in a pack. So I got 50 things, 50 washcloths, essentially, for $18. And yeah, that is kind of expensive. But since the dermatologist told him, you know, not to worry about his back and chest and stuff unless he's been sweaty, and you know, old people, they don't take a bath every day anyway. But no, he was gonna try them last night, but he just never did have enough energy to get himself in there and do it. He can barely get himself into the bathroom. It's sheer force of will. at this point, not to piss all over the furniture. Basically, that's it. He needs to be in a home, y'all. I'm not kidding. When I say he needs to be in a home, he needs to be in a home. He will not go. He absolutely will not go. He thinks he's doing me a damn favor by not going. Oh, you can't do it without me. You can't afford it without me. No, I probably really could. I'll be fine. I mean, I've lived this long, right? I'll find a way. Everything will work out. I'll be fine. You need to go in a home. He needs to go in a home. We can't do this anymore. I'm telling you, he needs to go in a home. And no one will talk him into it. Like, help a sister out. Help a sister out. Try and get him to change his mind and go to a home. He won't. He won't. Absolutely will not. There are spots available. There are spots available. Just not where he wants to go. The VA has spots available. They really do. He says he's on a waiting list. He's not. He said, oh, they put me on a waiting list. Bullshit. They did not. He lies. He's lying. He lies. That's what he does. He lies. You can't believe half of what he says. Which is what caused all the family fucking drama. And that's fine. That's fine. He's finding out. He's finding out what happens when you lie to the wrong people. FAFO. That's the Gen X motto right there. FAFO. But anyway, okay, back to the thing. Yeah, those washcloths, y'all. It sounds expensive. It really does. But let me tell you how much more it is worth. Okay, to have that option, to be that easy. It's worth it. It's worth the money. Trust me, it is worth the money. And I was thinking, the first thing I thought was, oh my God, these would be so great to take camping. I mean, the campground where I go has showers. I've never had a problem using. They keep them clean. They have really nice bathrooms, really nice showers where we go. But if you're ever in a situation where you need to clean yourself up pretty quick, let me tell you, this is the thing for you, man. I'm telling you. Oh my God. My skin was so fucking soft after I used that shit. I was like, damn, this is nice. Like, I might fucking use these, just, freshen up in the summertime or whatever. But yeah, it was nice. They were really nice. They were worth the money to me. They really were worth the money. So if you're taking care of someone, or if you even need them yourself, Scrubs, washcloths. They're awesome. It's awesome. That's all I can say. And no Pop-Tarts this morning, which kind of sucks. No Pop-Tarts this morning. And I'm like really fucking hungry right now. I'm really fucking hungry right now. Let me tell you. I'm really hungry. So it's gonna be first breakfast, second breakfast, and then lunch, and then snack, and then go home, and then snack, and then and then supper, and then snack. It feels like one of those days. It really does. I just am so hungry today. Got a little bit of trimming done yesterday. I did. I got a little bit done until I trimmed until my back started to hurt too much, and then I went back inside. So yeah, I got a little bit of trimming done yesterday. I have one more section across the front to trim. And then I'll have to start all over again because the first section I did a few days ago is now like, it's now grown back up. The never-ending trimming saga, right? So anyway, that's what's going on with that. I did get outside and get some fresh air, and I grounded. Went out with no shoes. Y'all, barefoot life, man. I'm a barefoot girly for life. I was outside with no shoes on, walking all over that yard. Checked on all my medicinal plants. They're all doing so great. Oh my God, my mullen's getting huge. My mullen is getting huge, guys. It's like big. It's really big, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy. This will be the first time I've ever seen it bigger than this. You know, bigger than my face. It's the first time I've ever seen it bigger than my face, and I'm just so stoked about it. I can't wait till it grows its stalks and then the flowers. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I really am. I've got blackberries blooming, raspberries blooming, getting ready. The chicory has not come up yet. It's kind of early for chicory. That'll probably start coming up about next month. My hemp is doing good. Both my trees of heaven are doing good. Yeah, I've got a whole patch of hemp. I've got an entire patch of May apples. That I'm afraid to do anything with because they can be toxic if you don't do it right. And I'm not. They're edible. They are edible, but they're also poisonous if you don't do it right. So I'm not gonna mess with those. But I do have a giant patch of May apples. Because I had never seen them before, and I thought it was pumpkin plants because it looked kind of from a distance like pumpkin plants. Because it's back in the woods a little ways where I toss all of my, that's where I toss all of my vegetable kitchen scraps. And I thought, well, look, the last time I carved a pumpkin, I threw the guts back there. I threw the pumpkin guts back there. So maybe that's what it, maybe I inadvertently grew a pumpkin patch. No, it's a whole patch of May apples. So if anybody can give me some good advice about May apples, drop it in the comments or drop it in the community. But yeah, for now, I'm just thinking, oh, an effective poison. No, it's not. It'll just give you diarrhea. They'll give you like really severe diarrhea and maybe kill you. No, but they are toxic. I did look it up. I looked it up. I was like, it says you can eat them. Not gonna do that. Not doing that. Maybe if somebody pisses me off and I want to make them sick, I'll bake them a pie. Like the help only toxic. Oh shit, no, I'm playing. Y'all know my sense of humor. I got that dark shit going on. But yeah, I'm waiting for my chicory. My burdock. I can't find it. I can't find my burdock. So I'm going to keep an eye out for that because it's got to be somewhere around there. It's got to be somewhere around there. It's got to be somewhere around there. Oh, my dandelion oil. This is for my bestie. This is for my bestie right here. I made her a batch too. And I still have, I think, enough to fill one more bottle, but I may have used it all. So I gave one to my brother, one for me, and one for my bestie. My dandelion massage oil. You guys, it's so easy to make. It's so easy to make. But I have issues because I can't make a lot of it at one time because I don't have enough space to lay the flowers out to wilt overnight. I only have very limited space to dry any kind of herbs or to dry any kind of flowers or anything. So I can't make large batches of anything. And I tried, the last time I tried to dry some herbs and stuff outside, the raccoons ate them. So I'm thinking, but no, the raccoons go in there too. We have 2 sheds, and I was thinking, well, you know, I could turn one of them into, you know, a dry house where I could like lay out all my shit and let it dry. But well, yeah, I do have one shed that I could do that with, that the raccoons can't get into. So I'm thinking I might just transfer everything, since the big shed in the back is, so almost everything's gone out of it. I can move everything from the small shed to the big shed in the back and just turn the small shed in the front into my drying room. So that would be cool. That would be awesome. I think I'm going to do that. That's a good thought. Okay, see, this helps me so much because I can talk out loud and get my ideas going and things pop into my head and I'm like, oh, hey, just like you watched in real time as I realized that my son is allergic to a lot more things than I thought he was. That realization, that was live, dude. That was like in the moment. Oh, Jesus. I was like, oh, fuck. So that's what that was. Okay. Okay, now I know. Imitation vanilla only. Imitation vanilla only. Okay. But anyway, if anybody wants to know how to make this, I'll post it in the community. Y'all can make it. I gotta fill this up. But no, it's really easy to make and it's so wonderful. It helps so much. It helps so much. And it's just so wonderful. my work brother, when I gave him his bottle the other day, he goes, oh, he holds it up. He goes, my dealer came through. Because he loves it. He uses it almost every day. He uses it. And I use it almost every day. I use it especially like on my neck and my shoulders. But it helps a lot. And you can put it on. It helps if you massage it into bruises. It helps with the pain from bruises and stuff like that. And it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. But I'll post how you make it. It's so fucking easy. Anybody can make it. Anybody can make it. At least a small bottle. You know, for yourself. I make it for myself, but I make it for my friends too. you know. But yeah, anybody can make this. It's so simple. It's so simple, and it really does work. You know, what do you got to lose? Some weeds out of your yard? You know, some olive oil or some castor oil, whichever one, or almond. Use whatever carrier oil you want to use. I use olive oil only because it's olive oil. It's like, you know, no one's allergic to olive oil that I know of. A lot of people use almond oil, also known as sweet oil. Okay, if you see something that says sweet oil, it's almond oil. It's a carrier oil. Okay, you can put it in coconut oil. You can make a salve actually if you put it in some coconut oil. And the castor oil, I feel like it makes different for different uses. This is the olive oil. I use this for the muscle pains. Okay, that's why I use it on my shoulders and right here on my neck. And I rub it into like my arms and legs and stuff, and in my back, the muscles in my back. That's what this one's for. Now this one that I'm carrying in my pocket, this is the one that I made with the castor oil. But I made it with the wrong castor oil, first of all. But it still works anyway. I use this because it seems like the castor oil notoriously soaks deeper into your skin than any other oil. You have to get the organic, first cold pressed. It's a whole thing. And I didn't get that one. So anyway, but the castor oil soaks deeper into your skin. So if you make it with castor oil, I use this on the joints because it does soak in. I used it on my thumb. I use it on my spine, at the base of my head, the base of my neck, in the middle, on the, like, where my spine starts. I love it. I love it. But I make it for my friends. I make it for myself. But anyway, this is for my bestie. So I'm waiting for her to get here. And then I need to go in and get some breakfast because I'm starving. And snacks. I was out of snacks. I ate all my snack bars. All my kind bars. I ate them all. So I'm out. Oh, I'm just so hungry. I just feel so hungry lately. Oh, we went out for Mother's Day. Went out for Mother's Day for dinner. We didn't go Mother's Day. We went like Monday. And I ate a 20-ounce ribeye. A 20-ounce fucking ribeye. I had a baked sweet potato and a bowl of buttered mushrooms, right? That 20-ounce steak took up the majority of the plate. It was big. And dude, it's been so long since I've had like real meat, you know, like something that wasn't a meatball, something that wasn't ground beef, something that wasn't shredded within an inch of its life, canned chicken. You know, I had actual real meat, you know, on the bone. There was a bone. Oh, it was nice. It was nice. I ate that. I ate it like a person who's not eaten in a month. Because that's what it felt like. But anyway, okay, I'm going to end this here because it's getting kind of long. Almost 25 minutes. 25 minutes. That's a long video. So I'm going to end this here. I'll check in with you. Another time I'll post that recipe. If anybody wants it, it'll be in the community. If I have a song of the day, you'll know about it. And do your best. Try not to die. And thanks for coming by.